go home and go to bed.
Turn around and put your hands on the car. Now, you're going to jail.
What for?
Criminal damage to property, domestic violence.
My own property?
Put your hand on mine.
And started showing her ass in front of these cops. They pulled her to the side and made me go to the room.
How are you, man? I don't know what's going on, man. I just got on duty.
Okay, so I'll take a deep breath.
Yeah,
So
tell me what's going on.
basically, the guys that just left here,
Okay.
your people in your police force,
Yeah.
really poorly handled what
Okay.
just happened.
Okay. Once again, I need to know what's going on, man. I don't know
Okay,
what's going
so
on.
basically, there's been an ongoing domestic issue all fucking night.
Okay.
This is the 5th time she's taken my stuff and thrown it into the street. She threw everything out of my truck multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what needs to happen? She's gonna fucking hurt me. She just threatened me.
Like I said, man. So I don't. Run me through the domestic. What was going on this overnight?
She's off her meds, man.
Okay.
She just left. The fucking kid was here.
Okay. All right, man. Do you happen to have like her license plate or anything like that?
I don't,
Any
but they
car
should.
details? They should.
They've
Okay.
been here all night, dude.
I got you. Okay.
And what happened? Because I'm gonna make a complaint about this as well.
Okay.
She literally came in there and started shit with me and started showing her ass in front of these cops. They pulled her to the side and made me go to the room.
Okay.
And they talked to her for a minute, and
Yeah.
then they just fucking left.
Okay.
Immediately she came in there, starting shit with me, threatening me, cussing at me.
Okay.
And then she...
Well, threats-wise, what was she saying to you?
I don't remember, man. It doesn't matter. You aren't going to do shit anyway.
It's very hard for me to help you if you're going to talk to me like this. I have no idea what's going on, man.
I just told you, man.
Okay, so I'm trying to get a better picture. So I get that she's off her meds, and I see that, yeah. And I'm trying to get some more details about what was happening this past night that led to this.
Okay, can you see the police report that they just filed?
It might not be in the system yet, man.
Okay, so I mean, like, I don't know what to say at this point.
Okay.
I don't feel safe in my house.
Okay. Is there anywhere that you can go?
Where? This is where I live right now.
Do you got friends anywhere? You got family in the area?
So here's the issue with that. She's damaging things in the house that's in my name.
Okay.
I don't want her here. I want a restraining order.
Okay. Yeah. Were you provided with those resources earlier or no?
I got a fucking number to call.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's the first step in it. That's not something that we file for you or anything.
I understand, but imagine yourself in my position.
Yes.
So I don't know what I need to do to have this woman stop fucking harassing me and threatening me and breaking my stuff.
Right.
But this is crazy.
I gotcha. So then, on top of the 70, I'm code 10. On top of the getting the pamphlet with the number to start the TPO process and calling down to the courthouse and everything, were you also provided the resources to file for eviction? It should be on the same. It's also
She's
on
in
the
her
same
place.
pamphlet. But she lives here, right?
We moved in a week ago. This is a short-term lease because a tree fell on our house.
Okay, so y'all just moved in only a week ago. Got it. Okay.
I mean, I guess the option is we can both get evicted. I didn't do anything.
No, if your name is on the rental and everything like that, and hers isn't, but the thing is, she's also establishing a residence. She has property, like belongings here as well and everything.
Look what she did to mine.
I understand. Does she have belongings in the house?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna have to file for an eviction. Okay.
Sure, right there.
That is or it isn't?
Yes, it is.
Okay. 70 to Charlie 37. She just returned. She's driving deeper into the neighborhood. She just drove deeper down. It's a white Corolla. TDU is the letters on the tag. All right, man. So this is obviously, we got enough to take her from here.
I want to file a complaint against the guys that were just here.
Okay, sounds good. You got your license on you and everything? And before we pick up anything else, I'm gonna take some pictures, okay, man? I'm clear.
I have no idea what she's doing. Fucking
50 to 7, she just passed me. Go ahead and pull her over. They just passed me at the residence, so she should be coming up to the entrance exit right now. I appreciate you.
Can I start picking this up now?
Yeah. By all means.
Much charges on her?
That's A-firm. His property's all over the street here. I've got pictures right now, and he's still trying to clean it up.
So fucking.
All right, what's the best phone number to reach you at?
843
3
260 25.
25. All right. So you can't remember like exactly what she said to threaten you or anything like that, but she was just being aggressive, and then did she just took all your stuff out of the house, like out of the garage and threw it here, or was it like out of the truck, or it was in the truck bed?
Literally, I tried to leave hours ago with all my stuff, and
Yeah.
she, for literally 2 hours, she would run back up on me every 20 or 30 minutes and take everything I picked back up out of the yard and throw it on the ground again.
Throw it on the ground again. Okay, I got you. So it came from the yard and out here into the road and then ran
No,
it
it
over.
was
She
all in my truck.
all in the truck. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be an asshole, man. She's just crazy.
I got you, man.
I told those officers this was going to happen. They didn't even leave without even talking to me. You saw how she was acting. Like, it's nuts.
I got you. All right, I'll be right back, man. I'm gonna get a case number for you and everything, and they got her stopped just up the road, okay? So I'll be right back.
I asked you guys to have him leave.
All right, we
so
need you
I
to
could
get out of the
just go
car.
home.
Get out of the car, please.
I need to go home and go to bed.
Turn around and put your hands on the car. Now, you're going to jail.
What for?
Criminal damage to property, domestic violence.
My own property?
Put your hand behind your back. Your ID in here? Or you already gave it to her?
I'm going to double up these cuffs, that way they don't move. Put your hands in anyway.
Alright. So, did you already pat her down? Alright. So, let's get her in your car. I'll get a tow truck here, impound the vehicle, and we'll take her back there and start the paperwork. Charlie 37.
Charlie 37.
Can you start United to Preston Oaks Drive in Old Alabama for an impound?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
37.
Charlie 37.
If you can, note in the text of the call that the female's in custody.
Clear on custody at 703.
Whenever you're all wrapped up there, the gentleman would like to file a complaint.
Complaint on what?
He advised he wanted to file a complaint on the previous officers that were out here. Mr. Heiler, can you give me an estimate of how much your stuff was worth here?
I have no idea.
Ballpark it.
Between the five, I don't know what's still working and what's not.
We can always change. It's just an estimate right now. I need for the report. We can change that later on. That's okay.
And $400 for the PlayStation, the lights. I mean, I have no idea, man.
Okay. It's a PS4?
Yes, sir. PS4 Pro.
Okay. PS4. You said it was about $400. And
The sound system, that thing definitely was busted.
okay, and how much was that?
I don't know, it's not part of it.
Okay. Various electronics, towels, sound system. Do you know any idea about how much the lights would be worth in total?
Not much.
Not much.
I mean, probably $500 total.
$500 total, or just like with everything that could possibly be damaged?
I have no idea.
Okay.
If the controllers are broke, those are $50 each. I mean,
Okay. So there's how many controllers do you got?
you see one right there.
Just the one? Okay.
This is like my baby pictures. And it's crazy.
Besides the you said the sound system, and you said it was only part of it. How much do you think that part of it would be worth?
The whole thing was like $150. I have no idea how any of this stuff works anymore. It doesn't matter.
It does, man. I need it for the report so I can make the correct charge.
Again, I don't know, man.
Okay.
You asked me to guess something that I can't easily guess.
Okay. I gotcha. Alright, so at this point, since you can at least confirm the PlayStation and the controller to me, that's what I'm going to work off of. But like I said, you can always update the amount later on, okay?
I mean, I just don't understand how somebody that's obviously having a mental crisis is taken into custody by an ambulance and released 30 minutes later.
That's something on the hospital's part. That's not on our end. But this is a new case number. We have her in custody right now. So, is there anything else I can? 7 a.m. code 10. Is there anything else I can help you with, Mr. Hyler?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Is there any damage inside the house or anything too from after she got back and when you called?
Yes.
All right. All right.
She knows that we're not allowed to smoke in here. She immediately came in here, blowing cigarette smoke in my face, and had her marijuana blowing that in my face too.
Okay.
She threatened me earlier that when we were arguing earlier about if I came over here to get my stuff, that she was going to call the cops and she was going to tell them that I had marijuana on me because she knows I'm in pretrial services right now on another case.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's been so crazy, man.
Okay, but she didn't like make threats to like hurt you or anything, right?
I don't remember.
Okay, I got you. All right. Otherwise, we got her in custody already, so we're gonna go ahead and get the ball rolling on that. Do you have any other questions for me right now?
Please help me.
I got you.
Max.
Hey,
Come on, buddy.
and you said you're already provided with the resources for filing for the TPO and everything like that, the phone number to call and everything. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure.
I would like to know when, whatever she's being charged with and her bond hearing, so I can appear at that.
Yeah. Give me a second. I got a form I can fill out for you, and we'll be right there. Okay. So if you just want to hang out in here, I'll be right back.
I mean, I got my stuff leaving the streets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad. Do you have her ID and stuff on her?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it? Okay, can I get that? I was going to fill out the victim notification stuff. I appreciate it.
More damage in the house.
No. There's like some cigarette ashes and stuff. They all like, we can't smoke in the house, but she's like that. No.
Was there damage to his vehicle?
That was from before. He was saying, and from what they were saying, it's just they couldn't prove it was an intentional crash.
Yeah.
But you can see all the stuff that's on the road and everything. I got pictures of that at least. And
So it's just thrown out there, or?
she ran over and stuff. I have at least a like a PS4 and its controller being busted, so that's $450.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Lennox.
Yes, sir.
I'm Officer Wynn. I just had a quick question for you. How long have you and Mr. Hyler been dating?
2 years.
2 years? And were you all living together before this too?
Yes.
Okay, I appreciate it. All right, Miss Lennox, we're going to be moving you to my car. I'm going to be taking you, okay? Just watch your step getting down. There you go. We're just going to go over to my car here, okay? And we're going to stand in front of the dash cam real quick. I just got to search you again real quick. I know that Officer Lockley already did, but it's just for safety's sake, okay? Do you have anything that will stick me, prod me, poke me, anything like that? Nothing that's going to shoot me or anything like that? I'll trade you cops for now.
He's asked to?
Yeah. Well, complete. And are you cold or anything?
I'm fine.
Okay. All right. Just watch yourself getting in. Let's back out here.
3607.
Hello, sir. I'm Sergeant O'Hagan with Johns Creek. Officer Wynn said you wanted to file a complaint.
Yes.
Okay, what I need you to do is to fill this information out, and then I can discuss with you some of the part of the complaint.
Okay.
I need your name, and then this information up here, and then I'm gonna have you fill out exactly what your complaint is, and then you can tell me what the complaint is. And then I can tell you what the process is in reference to the complaint. And did you want to go inside?
It's up to you, man.
It is entirely up to you. I'm just here to assist you.
Precinct code 8.
Okay, so just that part.
Let me see. Okay, so I can get part of this, and then what this is this is where you're going to write down specifically what your complaint is,
Okay.
and then we're going to talk about what your complaint is. Okay.
So do you want to talk about it first, or should I write
Sure.
it
No,
first?
you can tell me first what it is,
See,
and
listen,
then.
I'm not trying to cause a stink, okay? But this is just crazy. This girl is having like an episode, and like everybody just looks at me and says there's nothing we can do. And then on top of that, when she gets here, she absolutely loses it. Okay, in front of the DFACs, in front of the officers, okay? And then after that, when they told her that because of what she was doing, that it was going to be some time before she got the kid back, she really blew up then. And then she stormed in the other room and got up in my face. And at that point, the officers followed her in and told me to go into the room and basically pulled her to the side to talk to her. I had no idea what was happening. I was sitting there just staring at the ceiling, wondering what's going to happen next. Next thing I know, Kate walks in, smoking a cigarette, blows smoke in my face, and starts talking trash to me. So the officers just left and didn't even tell me what was going on. They left this lady who was literally unhinged, knowing that I had just told them that she was going to do something to me. And they just left. They didn't even say that they were leaving. It's just crazy.
So, who is the actual complaint on? Is it on every? Because I don't know. I know that there's been different officers here throughout the night.
The last two.
And who are the last two? Well, I mean, describe them. Because I've had officers that were here, and then there was a female officer that was here. Okay, not her.
It was
So,
whoever was on the most recent shift.
okay, so that's my shift.
Okay, so
So, 2 white males.
yes.
Okay, so that would probably be Corporal Lemke and Officer Meberg.
Okay. So the guy with gray hair was the guy that I sat here and talked to for a good bit of time.
Okay.
And then I think it was a younger guy with maybe reddish hair. I don't know. I've talked to 15 officers tonight. I mean, their body cams will have it. I mean,
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to think, because there was they were not the original responding officers.
correct.
Okay, then it's going to be probably Meberg and Corporal Lemke is who I'm expecting it to be. And so your complaint is the fact that they left without taking her away, or?
No, just that they left an aggravated situation with somebody who had been being violent, who had wrecked her car into my vehicle, who had, done all this crazy stuff, cut herself, threatened to kill herself. She literally just taken an ambulance ride. And then she came back here. And I told them when they told me that she was going to come back here and she was going to start trash with me. And they just shrugged. You know?
And so, I mean, in their defense, I'm just going to tell you that there's nothing my understanding is there's nothing at that point that they could do because the other shift had no charges on her. And so they could not do anything further.
I was trying not to jam that woman up.
Well, but this is the thing, though,
And
okay?
I regret it now.
You're the one that has to be able to be honest and give the information to the officers that were here as to what took place, okay? We don't know what took place originally, and so if there were additional things that took place that could have brought charges against her, then we don't know that, okay? And because the other shift did not have charges on her, the last two officers that were here, there's nothing more that they could do.
I mean, that's fair because they weren't here for all that craziness.
I mean, just because she's talking trash, it's not illegal to talk trash, okay? So they couldn't take her to jail. If the other officers couldn't, then they couldn't. And if the hospital deemed that she was fit to be released, then they couldn't take her back, okay? Now, we can take action on what she's done now, and we are, okay?
To me, the issue is that she came in, I had warned the guy, literally, she's going to come in here and it's going to be a problem. Y'all are going to be back here in 15 minutes, okay? And he looks at me and shrugs, okay? And then she comes in and she literally starts doing what I just warned him was going to happen. She aggressively approached me into the kitchen. They literally had to separate her from me.
Okay, but did they? They separated her, correct?
Yes, and then they left without even saying anything. When she immediately came back in, they started harassing me again.
Okay, so your complaint is that they didn't inform you that they were leaving.
Or do anything about the person who was being aggressive.
Okay, but the thing is again, we can't make her leave. Legally, we can't make her leave. And legally, we can't arrest her. If the other shift did not have charges on her and she hadn't done anything at the time when she returned for us to arrest her.
Okay.
I mean, we can't.
At this point, I'm concerned for my safety.
Okay, well, we are, she's going to jail. And you're going to be given information on how you can go get a temporary protective order. Okay? And that is on you to go do that, okay?
I would like to know when her bond hearing is so I can go
He's
ask the
going to
judge.
he's going to have you sign?
Make sure I got that right. So bond date's going to be TBD because it's going to be through the state.
Correct. That's going to be...
Attempt, I already notified them when they had her in custody. So she has been arrested, and then release is going to be left blank.
Yes, you just need to read this to him and make sure yes or no, and then he needs to sign a date. And then you'll give him
this yellow copy.
the yellow copy.
All right. Mr. Harley.
No.
It's fine.
No, it's not. If you want to file a complaint, I'm not dissuading you from filing a complaint.
Listen, I'm not trying to...
And I'm not. No, and I understand that, okay? I just need to know exactly what the complaint is before we can proceed.
That it just seems crazy. So, again, just off the record between you and me, it seems crazy that after I literally warned the guy that she's going to come in here and it's not going to be good, something's bad's going to happen. And then she comes in and she immediately starts that, okay? And then she immediately comes and gets in my face. And they don't even have the decency to update me on what's going on, what's been said, whether I should leave, whether she's leaving. Like, I was waiting for them to come in and update me on what was about to happen. They just left, and she came in there and started harassing me.
Okay, so your complaint is the fact that nobody came to you and told you what was taking place.
Or managed a volatile situation.
Okay, then I need the form back so that I can start the complaint process in the fact that you're complaining that they had not managed the volatile situation.
Why don't you just let them know what I said?
Well, I mean, it's not quite like that. You've already said that you want to complain. And once someone says that they want to complain, I have to start the complaint process.
I just need some sleep. I'm delirious.
Okay, so at this point, do you want to put the complaint on hold?
Yes.
And then contact me if you...
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give you my card, okay? And do you want me to give you another form? Well, let me give you another form, okay? And on here is my email address, and you can contact me, okay?
Mr. Harlan, in regards to your victim's
back.
rights notifications, do you wish to be notified of any probable cause, bond, or any other pretrial hearings concerning? Okay. If you can sign right here for me. I can date it for you, no worries.
What jail is she being taken to?
She's going to be taken to the Alpharetta Annex of the Fulton County Jail. It's just across the street from the Avalon, and then she will most likely be transported down to Fulton County Rice Street, the main jail. So this yellow copy is yours, sir. Do you have any other questions for us right now? I know Sergeant O'Hagan said she was going to deal with some other stuff with you, but I'm sorry this didn't get resolved sooner. But once again, like she was saying, it sounds like the other shift didn't have any charges at the time, but at least we're here now, right? So I hope you have a better day, sir.
Thanks.
Is it cool if Jessie transports her? She's ready to search her, it's in her car and everything, or do you want me to transport?
Well, the problem is that you're going to have to do all the warrant and everything.
That's true.
So,
Okay, I'll take it.
yeah, so you're going to have to.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so I've underlined my email address. Okay, so after you've gotten some rest, why don't you just email me, okay, and tell me if you want to go forward and everything, and I can watch the body cam footage and everything also, okay, and see if there's anything that I find that's out of line with.
What you said makes sense. Like, I deal with hard stuff too. I manage a criminal law firm. I know the crazy stuff that y'all deal with.
Well,
I'm reasonable, but this.
No, and I understand, and this is your personal life, and I understand that, okay.
I just wanted to protect her.
Well, I understand that, but you know what? Sometimes protecting somebody is telling the truth to where they get the help that they need. Okay? And I don't know what her mental health.
She's been sick the last couple of days, and I think she's been missing her meds.
What?
And then she started a new therapy, and it's like about her being molested. Dealing with that, on top of not feeling good, on top of probably missing some meds.
So what is her diagnosis?
And I've dealt with this with her before, and you know.
Do y'all date or?
We've been together for like
Okay.
2 years.
Okay. And when was the last time she's gone through something like this?
So we had a fight last week.
Did it get this bad?
No.
Okay.
And then half the time it's just like this, or it's like just her meds being off and her being sort of just like confrontational and paranoid and like just ugly. And then the other part of the time she gets like that, then she starts drinking.
Go ahead. Had she been drinking tonight?
Yes.
Affirmative. Have you reached out to anybody in reference to some type of therapy, counseling?
So, I mean, there's so much more going on to this. I got wrapped up in some BS a couple years ago. Drugs were involved, and basically a woman accused me of doing something to her. And I trusted the cops, and I talked to them and told them what happened, thinking they would do their job, and then they still put a warrant out for me. And she knows that. She knows everything that's happened with that. And so tonight, she told them that I had raped her and I had touched her kid. Like, I just don't know what I did to deserve this.
Well, that's her probably lashing out. Okay. The thing is I feel like probably you need to talk to somebody. Okay. And we have some resources. Has anybody given those to you? All right, hold on 1 second. Let me get those for you, okay? Hey, Chris. Chris, do y'all have a court pamphlet? Do you have a court pamphlet? I'm out.
This one?
No, the court one, mental health. Okay. Thank you.
I'm not going to call AMR, or Jesse was just asking, like, should we call AMR or anything, but she hasn't made any ideations or anything to us.
She's already been to a hospital and been released.
Okay.
So, okay. So here are some mental health resources for you, okay? There's places in here that you can contact that, and I mean, I'm not saying you're suicidal or anything like that. What there is there's just some mental health people that you can call, because this is very overwhelming.
I'll be okay. I'm in the program. I got a sponsor. I got
Okay.
a network. I mean,
But this is the thing though, okay? This is all overwhelming, all right? Just to call them and just to talk, okay? And you say that you're in the program. Is it alcohol or is it drugs?
Both.
Both. So I would suggest making sure you go to a meeting. What is this, Friday?
I mean, I've got over 2 years, and
And that's fantastic.
I work at a recovery place part time.
Well,
so
I would.
I'm okay.
Well, but I would make sure with this, because this is so. I mean, this is big. Okay. Just make sure you reach out to maybe even just your sponsor
My sponsor.
and everything. Okay. Just to have contact. Okay. My card is on here. It's this one right here. And then this is the complaint form. Okay. If you, after you've gotten some rest, if you feel like that their actions were not what you think they should be, just fill it out and contact me. Okay. And I can, I'm not sure who she's trying to raise at this point. I can look at both of their body cam footages and just make sure that the things that they did were appropriate if you want me to do that. Okay.
And again, I'm not trying to jam these guys up, but like, I just don't understand that. Like, it just felt like I got dumped on. Like,
Well, I mean, I can understand that. And honestly, I feel like, and I'll just be honest with you, I feel like the hospital dumped on us all. Because we felt like one thing was going to happen, and it didn't. We thought, from talking to the other supervisor who was out here, we thought that she was going to be admitted. And she wasn't. And they released her and helped maybe create a little bit of this problem because that made her really angry. That made her more angry maybe than she was to begin with. And
she's just delusional. I mean, like, she's blaming me for it and continuing to do it.
well, and you're the person she's going to take it out on. She can't take it out on us, you know? And so who is she going to take it out on? She's going to take it out on you. She's not going to take it out on her daughter.
Her daughter just got took it, and that's why.
So who else is she going to take it out on? She's going to take it out on you.
And the house, which is why I wouldn't leave.
Well, I would leave. I mean, well, right now she's going to jail, so it doesn't
I'm
really
going to show
matter.
up at that bond here and ask for.
Well, you need to contact on that sheet, and you need to contact for a TPO.
I will.
Okay.
And that can be locations as well, right?
Oh, it can be your work.
So work, house, this place.
It can be. I mean, it's wherever you go.
Okay.
So.
Like, it's just a tree freaking fell in our house. That's why we're here.
Oh, okay. So y'all don't. This is just temporary.
So a tree fell in our house. All our stuff got ruined. She ruined the rest of it now.
Where did you live before?
Roswell.
Okay, because that's one there was no real history here. Okay, because I pulled up to see if there was a history and there wasn't. So,
All right. Well, I appreciate you.
Take all this, okay? And I would definitely, I mean, there should be, once she gets a bond, once she goes before the judge, I mean, there should be conditions on her bond, but, you know, sometimes that doesn't really matter in everything. Sometimes that kind of falls through. I would definitely seek the TPO. And it being Friday, I would start working on that
I've already called one of my
today.
friends.
Okay, I would start working on that today. They have appointments that are done throughout the day, and since it's early morning, you should be able to start that process this morning.
Do I need to get down there, or can an attorney, or?
I think you're gonna have to, but that I may be wrong on that. Okay, there's the phone number on that, and you did get that first brochure.
Yes, in my car.
Okay. It says on there restraining orders, temporary protective orders on there. Call that phone number and they'll tell you what the process is. And they should be able to give you an appointment too. Okay. And if you need anything, just call. You've got my, email me, because that's really the only way that you're going to be able to reach me. Okay. Is he one of them?
I honestly, like, I worked 16 hours the last 2 days, and then I dealt with this today.
Okay. Okay. Well. If you want to, just contact me and we'll, okay.
And yes.
Okay. Just let me know. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, if you decide to go forward, just let me know.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Forsyth County is requesting me and Beth for